to Joseph Akable at the court, because now the concerned LLB graduates, as they've become known, are heading back to the court to seek an interlocutory injunction to stop the upcoming entrance examination and interview for potential students. And Joseph Akable where are you, Joseph Akable, currently?
So Roland, I'm standing in front of the law court complex, and this is a facility that houses quite a number of courts in the capital, ranging from higher criminal courts through to human rights courts, among others. But our focus this morning is in one of the human rights courts within this premises that will be hearing that case involving some 11 law graduates and the General Legal Counsel through the Independent Examination Board. It is one case that flows from that landmark judgment delivered by the Supreme Court a month ago. That judgment, in simple terms, described as unconstitutional the decision of the Independent Examination Board acting in the capacity of the General Legal Counsel to require of persons who have studied law in various institutions across the country to take another entrance exam at the Ghana School of Law. Now that exam, Roland, interestingly, is taking place tomorrow. Now these students are saying that since the Supreme Court held that it was unconstitutional for such an exam to take place, they have rushed here to the court to get an injunction to restrain the General Legal Counsel and its assigned, in this particular scenario, the Independent Examination Board from organizing this exam. Now the main contention issue has to do with the order that came from the Supreme Court. And if I can read directly from that aspect of the judgment that is being has led them to come to court. I mean, reading from the judgment delivered by Justice Jones Doche with regards to the case filed by Professor Kweku Asare challenging that admission. It says, quote, as preparations towards admissions in October 2017 have already been initiated, and bearing in mind that persons who would avail themselves of such opportunities are qualified within the scope of regulations 2 and 3 as pronounced in this judgment, we do not think it is in the public interest to interfere with such arrangements. Now, the contention of the students in this particular matter is that, per that judgment, their understanding of not interfering with the present arrangement is that the Supreme Court agrees that they are qualified and they are entitled to that admission, for which reason they've headed to the court. So what we can expect this morning is heated legal arguments from lawyer for the 11 students, Kweku Asare, and lawyer for the General Legal Counsel, Kizito Benyu. They will be making arguments as to why the court should either restrain the General Legal Counsel from organizing the exam, or the court should maybe allow the General Legal Counsel to go ahead to undertake the exam. We are told that the exam is slated to come off tomorrow in the morning. It's taking place at the University of Ghana campus. You have students who have attained first degree in law from various universities all across the country, making it their point to take this exam. These students that we are talking about, these 11 students, are individuals that are supposed to take the exam that will be taking place tomorrow morning. Yet they are in court, hoping in a last-ditch attempt to restrain the Independent Examination Board from undertaking the exam. What remains to be seen is, depending on which way it goes, in the event that injunction is granted, or when it is not granted, whether the students will go ahead to take the exam is one thing that will definitely be finding out from them in this courtroom. So in some few minutes' time, at exactly 9 a.m., the High Court, the Human Rights Court, to be specific, will be hearing the matter and will be hearing from lawyers from both sides, Roland.